Hello. In this video we're going to be looking at how to navigate the Pro1200 screen. We're going to look at the layout of the screen and what each section does. If we're looking at our AFS 1200 monitor, what we have is an information area down here on particular parts of the tractor, our buttons, so we know what they are. Along the top we have our toolbar. The first button that we see relates to the GNSS accuracy that you have. This is a simulator, that's why we have the red alert there, so that's what we need to look at. If we do lose GPS signal and our satellite signal, that will go to red, and we'll have the alarms come up at the system is not working properly. We see that the red triangle is there. When we get our satellite signal back, then it will go back to green again. So that's giving you information on the GNSS signal. If we tick the next button along, that's our telematics. This is connecting us with the AFS Connect portal, and whether we've got a mobile and a Wi-Fi signal. The next one is our applications, where we have the remote assistance services if we need to connect to our dealer for them to have a look at our monitor, and if we need to update the software, then we do it with the application manager there. We've got the time, we've got there's also a help button there with information behind that, but as we're a simulator we don't have that on here, but you may well do. Then we've got the time. And then we've got our user profiles. This is super useful if you've got a number of operators jumping in and out of the cab, and you can set up run screens. You can set up situations for each individual operator or each individual task if you want them. So run screen management is useful, and it can be saved against operators here. And user management is where you can go and create new users from there. If changing users, so we can switch users by go from one to the other using the switch user tab there. The next one, this is all the sensors on the vehicle, so wherever we've got sensors, you can see a summary of it in this window here. The next button along is the toolbox that you would have known from your the Pro 700. This is where most of the settings are made, and we'll go through data on another video, and we'll also go through tractor implement setup as well. But this is the toolbox that we used to have in the older monitors. And then the final button is the operations. This is where we will select our grower, farm and field and the task that we're going to be doing. And so you'll select them from here using the drop down box. We can add a grower here. You can add growers if you want to. I would encourage you not to. We want to import them from the AFS Connect portal rather than creating anything on the monitor. Not a good idea to do it here. And we see at the bottom of the screen, because we've got the screen scroll bar there. If we scroll down it, we can see that we've got auto field check enabled, and that will ensure that when you go into the field, it will bring up the right map for you to use. We've got the steering engaged button up there, whether the steering is engaged or not. We've got our notification area here. We've had 3 messages, got the USB stick plugged in, and we're connected to the AFS Connect portal. Then we've got our run screen buttons there, of which they can be renamed if we want to. And so that is a run around. So back to run screen 1, back to the start again. And so that is an overview of the monitor.